We are going to design exercise 8 in SolidWorks. So look the drawing. So for this drawing, here we have the top view, here we have the front view, and we have the right side view. So if we look at the drawing, if we make our first sketch on the top plane and then make this sketch, this whole sketch. So this will be easy for us. We can also start it from front side, from right side, or from the top side. So for the easiness, it's good practice to make a feature on which we work, and this feature cover most of the features. So this top feature will be good for the drawing. So we have the total length of 7, and we are going to make the half sketch, and then we are going to mirror the other half sketch like that. Okay, go to SolidWorks. We are going to start the part. And the first thing is that the units are inches. So make sure the units are correct for you, and go to sketching and start the sketching. And for the sketching, we are going to select the top plane. Okay. So this will be the our base sketch, and then we make the base feature. So first feature or the first sketch, we called it base feature because the other feature we are going to add on this feature to modify it, to change it to the final feature. So select the line tool, and first point will be on this origin. Draw first point and then make sure you draw a horizontal line. You see a yellow symbol here. This is telling us the line we are drawing. It's already automatically adding a constraint or the relation which is horizontal. Then place it here, then draw a vertical line like that. And now you can see the relation of the vertical in the yellow rectangle like that. Then we draw a line like that. So just simple lines, vertical and horizontal, and then end the sketching on here. So we draw a horizontal line, then vertical, then again horizontal, then vertical, horizontal, and then again a vertical line. And all lines are showing the relation. These are the symbol of relation. If you go here and move your mouse on this symbol, it's telling that it has a horizontal relation or constraint for this line. The line which have the relation is showing in pink. And here from the starting point, from the origin, we have this relation coincident. So these are the relation we can also add and delete from here. Okay, next I'm going to select the smart dimension tool, and we are going to add the dimension. So this is the half sketch we draw it, and so this 7 divided by 2 will be the half dimension. Okay, and then this length, we can see it here on this from the right side view, 3.5. Then we have to see the other dimension, and from here you can see, so it has the dimension of 3 here, and for the half sketch from here to here, this point we will have 1.5, and this height is also 1.5. Okay, so 1.5, and also this line, it's also 1.5. Now you can see our sketch is fully defined. That means we already added all the dimension. Now select this line, and we needed to make it a reference line. So select this line and select, when this window appears, select this construction geometry, or when you selected this one under the line properties, you can also select for construction, and this line will be converted for into a reference line. Now go to mirror intensities, and here intensities to mirror which lines we want to mirror. Select these lines and then mirror about. Select this reference line and check mark. Now the half sketch is mirrored on the other side, and here we can also see the symmetric relation, which is telling us this side is mirrored on the other side. Then exit the sketch, and now we are going to extrude it. Then go to features and extrude click. So for this extrusion, we know that it has the height of 1. Okay, so for the direction 1, select blind and type here 1. It's like that, and press check mark. Now we go to the next feature. We are going to use the fillet. Select this fillet tool, and here we can see the fillet radius is given here. and just see which corners we have to fillet. Okay, so select the fillet tool, and here under the fillet parameters type 0.5 for the radius of this fillet, and here items to fillet, select this box, click it, and then select all of these corners one by one. When we selected, this window appear, and if you choose one, it will telling us if you select this, it will automatically select that. So let me clear all. If I click here and this option appear, now it's selecting all the corners. So that's what we want. So select this one. So it will make our work easy. And in one step, instead of selecting one by one, we selected all of them and check mark. Now the corners are filleted. Next, we are going to add this tab, this one. So it's here in this position. It's also in the middle, and we have the position dimension. This is the length. We also have its width, and we also know its height. So we are going to add this one. Okay, go to sketch, open the sketch, and now select this face, top face, and then go here and make it normal to you. So it will be flat on the surface and in front of you. Then select this tool, the center rectangle tool. If it's not selected, just expand the rectangle toolbar and select the center rectangle and draw a rectangle like that, and now define the dimension. So for its total height, it's 2, width, it's 2, its height according to this view, it is 1, and now find the position dimension. So from here to this edge, it has the distance between this edge and the edge of the rectangle, it has the distance of 0.5, and so it's in the middle. Our origin is already in the middle. We can define a relation. So you can define the relation by pressing Control on your keyboard. Select this midpoint of this corner rectangle, center rectangle, and select this one and add a vertical relation between them like that. And then exit the sketch, and now we needed to extrude it. So for the this extrusion, we have this length here. Okay. So go to feature and extrude it. So for this extrusion, we have 0.5. Okay, we added this tab, and now we needed to make the two cuts. So for this cut, we are going to draw one cut here, and then we are going to use it, mirror it about here center on the right plane. So we know its dimension, its total width is 0.75. So position dimension from this point to this point, we have 0.65. Its total height is 2, and define these dimensions. So, okay, open the sketch and open the sketch on the top surface again and use the normal tool, and then select the center rectangle, draw a center rectangle, and then smart dimension, select this tool, and now we needed to define the dimension of this rectangle. So for this one, we have 0.75. For the position dimension from this point to this edge, we have this dimension 0.625, and another position dimension from this edge to this edge, we have this one 0.750, and its total height is 2 inches like that. Then exit the sketch, and now go to the feature, and now we needed to remove the material. So extruded cut, and for this cut we have the dimension of 0.75. It's defined here. Okay, and we just make this cut. Now select this cut, then select the mirror tool, and here you can see feature to mirror. We already selected the extrude which we want to mirror it, extrude cut, and here mirror face or plane, select this box and expand the design tree, and here you can see uh, we needed to select the right plane because the right plane is in the center, and so this feature is mirrored on the other side. and we have this cut here. Okay. Next, we needed to define the fillets for these cuts and this tab. So go to fillet, and for this one, we have the radius of 0.125. Okay, and select items to fillet this box. And now we needed to select this edge, this edge, and we are going to use the fillet. And we are also needed to fillet the bottom, I think. So yes. So select this face, select this one, all of these edges. Also select this one and these edges. Make sure every edge you are going to select, then select this face and these edges. Okay, make sure you select everything, every edge, and fillet it. After doing the fillet, go to shell feature, and here for the thickness of this shell, we are going to define 0.15, and here select this, check this box, and select this bottom face, and press OK. Now it will make the fillet for us. And next, just see and add the just when you move your mouse here on this bar, and just press left click and drag it here, and now click on this fillet and edit feature. We needed to add another edge and select this edge like that. So we also have the fillet for this edge, and then check mark. And now go here on this line. When this hand appear, then left click and drag it in the bottom. So we will also edit this fillet like that. So this design is complete. Just add the material, go to material, left click, right click, sorry, and edit material. And here we needed to select plastic and ABS and apply it. Now we also define the material. So this design is completed. Thank you so much for watching it.